What is up, you guys? Questing Guide here, and I am doing a review on the Aspire's Cleito, and it's kind of a negative review because I had a negative experience. Here's the tank, and what my problem is that down on the breathing holes, I guess you could say, it leaks like a lot. And I went to the shop and they replaced the coil, and it did fix the leaking. It fixed leaking for a day, and then the very next day it was leaking again. I was like, well damn, this sucks. I just bought this thing. I feel like I wasted 40 bucks because that's how much it costed at the shop. Then I looked online and I found one for like $20. Like, damn! So yeah, a lot of people say it has to do with the coil, which this is a 0.4 and this is 40 to 60 watts, and I guess there is a 0.2, and they say that the 0.2 doesn't leak as much, and supposedly your backup coil that comes in here is the 0.2. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, I haven't used it yet, so this is not entirely a full review because maybe this one will work. Here it is. This is the 0.2, 55 to 70 watts. And then if I can get this one out, so as you can see, this one was the 0.4, 40 to 60 watts. I was smoking it at the full 60 watts. And people say the heat is what makes your juice thinner, so it'll leak through. So maybe when you're using the 0.4, you shouldn't be maxing it out at the 60 watts it says it can do. Maybe I should have been smoking it lower. But honestly, if I'm going to use something and it says it can do 60 watts, I'm going to do 60 watts. And I'm gonna smoke a lot. So like, I feel like this isn't a good tank because it doesn't do what it can say. What I really like is this tank, the Atlantis 2. I've never had problems with it. I've had it for over a year now, and it works great. Yes, it's a bitch to fill up, because when you want to fill it up, you have to take the whole bottom off, and then you have to screw this apart. Like here, I'll show you. So you have to screw the whole thing off, and then you have to take the top off, or the bottom. The bottom is the top. Kind of weird, huh? So now you can fill it. Not that great, but it doesn't leak, and I can smoke it as much as I want. I can take hit after hit after hit, and this thing will get hot, like to the touch. It'll burn you, and no leaking. Like, I can smoke this like crazy. Vape, whatever. Yeah, so I just want to know what what you think of your Cleito, stiletto, whatever you want to call it, because I'm having problems with mine and I don't know how to fix the leaking. I'm gonna try this brand new coil, the 0.2, 55 to 70 watts. I'll give this coil a try and we'll see if there's no leaking. So I'll do an update on this video saying, hey, it doesn't leak anymore, yay me! But I feel like it shouldn't have been a problem with the other coil either. So yeah, that is how I feel about this tank right now. Right now, I'm going to stick with my Atlantis 2 if this tank continues to leak.